3DO.
Hey there everyone, in this fine Saturday evening, or Saturday midday I guess, it's me, Guest273 here, and today, we're gonna be doing another single-player scenario from the Horn of the Abyss single-player scenarios, but before we do that, let me do an also quick audio check, and stream check I guess as well. Haven't done anything, so as always I'm gonna be like, oh no, I've forgotten how to play, but usually it doesn't take me too long to remember the basics and to get rolling. So how do I sound? Audio check and stream check I guess as well. Haven't done anything, so as always I'm gonna be like, oh no, alright, I sound fine. Yeah. And yeah, for the Abyss maps, I guess we can sort them by the smallest ones. Still, because we are very quickly finding... Yeah, this is the Upper Kingdom. This is the one we were looking for. So, Upper Kingdom, an S-size map where once again there's only 2 players and you are locked into playing Cove. So, yeah, I saw Solmyr here in the opponent's side, and I was like, we need to match a spellcaster with a spellcaster. And potentially, I thought, if not now, then when are we gonna be pulling out Eovacius, the clone specialist for Cove? We have to match Solmyr somehow. Maybe I could have taken someone with interference instead. What is the lair? Well, we'll see if we can beat Solmyr down with Eovacius. If we can't, we could try Zalair because of his interference. That would also be a way to deal with Solmyr. I need to quickly check for myself if I take anything extra, like no resources or nothing. So far I've been able to beat these maps with, even with handicapping myself a little bit. So actually I will try to beat it with taking sulfur. So, Upper Kingdom. Fleeing from pursuing Nighon guards, you find a well-hidden cave. Nyx live here, and while without much enthusiasm they agreed to shelter you, they also hinted clearly that somewhere near here there is a way out. Okay, so apparently we're fleeing, pursuing Nighon guards, but there's no dungeon here. But maybe there is a dungeon town underground, which is like an interesting prospect. And something tells me that the way out will include going to the overworld, and there's going to be a tower there. This map is rated as hard, and as the S-size map, I'm like a little bit afraid of that. Because since the map is so small, we don't really usually have much variety on these smaller maps, but let's jump right into it and let's see what it has to offer. And do I have something like Daremyth? I don't. Okay, good. Oh, no map load on this one. Alright. We just jump in and this is how it looks like. So the first thing I need to do is, we need to enable animations. Then we should check out our town. Our town has a blacksmith but no tavern. That's already pretty interesting. No waterfall, no shack, no tavern immediately. So on 200% difficulty, having no tavern is actually going to be pretty sad. We do have a blacksmith, and I was thinking actually also Jeremy would be an interesting hero here, but since we have the blacksmith, I'm thinking it would be less relevant. Or would it be more relevant because he already has the cannon? And Eovacius, what can he tell us about himself? Let's read his lore. Eovacius never learned magic. All his magical talent was inborn. He was raised in a maritime city where he used his talent to steal on the markets. Brother will clone himself and then distract with the clone, I guess. He became a prosperous and influential man until he got too many annoying and powerful rivals in the government. After that, the natural-born mage left his homeland and chose the life of a pirate. Decided to clone himself even more, I guess. Alright. That's that. the cove music already blasting off, and actually, honestly, let's do this. I haven't heard this theme in a little while, well, in quite a bit actually. I'm kind of nostalgic for it, honestly, but yeah. So what do we have? We have harpies, we have a boat, we have some wood, and we also have an ore pit. So what I think we should be doing, probably, is we could either go and flag the nymph waterfall, get these nymphs, and then come back, get the chest, and then probably explore in this direction. I have a feeling there's going to be some fights on this side, on the left side. Or we could try to get the nymphs, take the chest, and jump into a boat. But no, actually we need wood. What am I talking about? We need wood to build a tavern, so I think the first thing is, how big is the chest? I need to actually see. And we will of course have to take gold, basically no matter what size it is. 1,500. Don't have a town hall here, so that's also pretty sad. I think instead we will skip the nymph waterfall and we will just buy a second hero who will take that and then ferry over the troops. We need the wood for the tavern, of course, and I think actually that's what we're gonna be doing, right? Yeah, let's just... Dependent... wood, not enough for a tavern. That's actually pretty sad. I was kind of hoping it would be 5 or more. Ooh, campfire. Okay, campfire comes and salvages us. So of course we were going to be starting out off with the tavern, so we could buy more heroes, and Jeremy actually. As mentioned, he has arrived. Alomar is also an interesting one. Resurrection would be quite interesting. So, then, what do we have here? Well, I think we have a route here. I think we can take the Scholar, go to the rally flag, fight these troglodytes, and then go take the Orbit and get the rally flag again. I do think picking up the Scholar diagonally is going to be the play. Pathfinding. Pathfinding is less useful for the swamp factions. However, it's still... well... It's... there could be sand. I guess we would be wasting it if we don't take it. There could be sand, there could be snow. Actually, yes, because of snow I will take it. Because of the fact that snow can exist. And then I think we have to go here, take the rally flag. Unfortunately, we can't do it like with this little gist if we want to do it this turn. But do we want to do it this turn? Maybe it's better to take the Star Axe than go around. Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't trigger after the fight anyway. So maybe we fight it and we can take the rally flag and we can already get 2 ore. So yeah, let's do this. I can't really not do this fight. Okay, all the troglodytes are in a single stack, so this should be relatively easy. I think we could have gone for another shot, but this should be sufficient enough, right? Oh wait, I should have attacked with one of the 1 stacks. Still like pull back and like use another shot. We don't have to go. Yeah, we didn't have to go in that turn. However, in this next turn, I do think that it would be good to do so. So, maybe the big stack. Okay, yeah, the big stack can hit and the high roll good enough that we don't really need. That we don't really take casualties. Nixus here has suggested. And yeah, I think we head for the Orbit. I think we take one diagonally. And then we can make a little bit fast. Like so. I wonder actually if taking the Star Axis here is wise or not. And yeah, the next fort is gonna be pretty challenging to do. On week 1 especially. Maybe with Jeremy's cannon, and if we clone like a big stack of nymphs that we could get. But then I would also need like another spell power. So yeah, I think actually Eovacius might have to go back here for a little bit. Maybe actually we could fight the gremlins, then head back and then get the rally flag. Something like that would be good. I do see that working out. A little bit of XP, maybe we can like double level up. We will be getting a level from the learning stone. Also we get to like explore here a little bit, we could see See across. I hope I don't have a bit of a cold. Ooh. Interesting opportunity to hit here, but I think we would have used it. I think maybe we could fight here as well. Let's hope they don't morale if they did morale. Here, I will actually take the opportunity to attack one of them. And actually here, I'm probably fine being hit. Okay. That's that. Do we try to high roll? We do, and we were rewarded for our attempt. And then here, this is easy. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any access to any gold in this turn, which is pretty sad. Anyway, we'll take this, we'll take that. I don't think we need to take the sword immediately. We will have to take this sulfur pile because it's in our way. Take a level up here in the spell power, which is pretty good. Leadership. Leadership would enable us to like morale. Maybe that could be really useful against the Nyxes to get like the crewmates or pirates to attack again, or the nymphs. However, or in general, like on average, well, this is a small map. Maybe just having extra turns, especially since we have clone. Yeah, I think I have talked myself into it. I feel like that's gonna be pretty good. Then we'll have to go and look for a sawmill over here. We can't really build anything, and we're gonna be buying out Jeremy. And Jeremy's gonna be doing these harpies, actually. So, Jeremy's here because of his cannon and because of actually these extra nymphs as well. He's gonna be able to do this. These magi here, and then yeah, this should just be doable. And then the question is, does he jump into a boat, or does he try to rally the troops up here for Eovacius to try to do this next fort? The problem with the next fort is the fact that they're tanky. Because of their special ability, they just don't take as much damage. And here actually for London would be 1, 2. I think we can't actually get that. Getting back to the boat is not as easy. The pursuing harpies are here already. Okay. Oh, looks like there is some wood in the water. We will have to fight these, of course. Now the cannon has 8 shots, so... and yeah, we can also target with him. Maybe. Bait these a little bit. Oop. That's a bit sad, but better than taking any real casualties. So, probably need to target like a 5 stack, and then here shoot something as well. Okay, good, we survived for 2 hits. That's kind of what I was thinking. Would be really good to happen. I guess we can move the damaged one stack out of the way, and I think the cannon should just attack the bigger stack. Can't really save this one though. Anyway, the pirates ran out of ammo, but the cannon still has shots, so... 2 oceans for the price of doing that fight. And yeah, I think because Jeremy's basically here, there's so many resources and the water's super close, I think he should take basically everything and then maybe even check if he can do the shipwreck. Eovacius is gonna go through the water well here. Does he need to pick up the ore immediately, or can he do it on his way back? I think maybe he can do it on his way back. Maybe there's something useful here. Special watermelon. Oh, bless, that's pretty good. And then I think we take the campfire. I think we also take the Idol of Fortune. Magi are not really doable, and it looks like this extends up here, the underground, so we will investigate it. Don't have the wood for a marketplace, which is a bit sad, but it is what it is, as they say. Port Even Door, that's a default town name. Pretty sure yet since we don't have any wood. First priority. I think we'll go for this side first because the shipwreck maybe it could be easier if we had like a good artifact. Oh, he had like a shield. That's good. Sea chest. And then do we try to like scout here a little bit to see over there, or do we not? Well, since we can't really get there, and I wouldn't want to be sticking in the sea another turn extra if I don't need to. I guess Jeremy would be taking the vial, doing the ship of wreck, and then heading back. The thing is, he can't use his cannon for the shipwreck, so yeah, the shipwreck fight might be a little bit difficult for Jeremy, that is. No marauders. And I wonder if we take everything here. We do have a sulfur warehouse. I don't need the gems, so I guess we can leave them for like another hero to pick up. And no marauders guarding. Ooh, Solmyr. That's what I was looking for. I was a little bit worried they would leave us without the Solmyr. And then here, I guess we're just baiting them in. Actually, these null marauders do kind of aesthetically fit in the underground. And here I think we're fine, taking the retaliation. Absorbing the hit. Okay, then here do we try to assassinate the bigger stack? I think actually attacking the 6 stack is fine. Kind of as predicted, okay. Then probably need, well, I either shoot the 3 stack, I think we shoot the stack, then we try, yeah, then we can assassinate the 4 stack. Then, since we could have high rolled, kill one here, I think that's what we should have done. And then this kind of just works out perfectly, okay, good. Yeah, Solmyr. Immediate Solmyr is pretty good, right? Then the question is, do we actually take something here? Knowledge, spell power. Extra knowledge would be good because we have intelligence. Also, I would kind of like to build something in the town. I do think we have to like take this. Maybe is it a good idea to take it immediately? We could build a town hall. We could also build something cheap like an imp waterfall, truth be told. Probably, yeah, actually we'll kind of like save the gold for now. And then we can like the Solmyr. And then things are Gucci because we actually have a Solmyr. Oh, and I was like, where did my stack go? I deposited it, right? That's exactly what happened. So 500, I think we have to take the vial if I want to disembark. I think actually maybe I can't disembark. Then that vial would have been more useful on like Eovacius. But I think we will fight this. We hope that this is a small one. Okay, it's a small one. Okay, here. So we kind of have to tie. Split up the output. Damage, oof. Well, this stack surviving is pretty bad. Anyway, I guess we shoot it. I guess we pull back. Maybe we can actually. Retaliation happened there. Okay, good. And then, of course, we still have the shots left. Okay, 2000 gold. And yeah, unfortunately we can't cheat the last step, which is pretty sad. And we can't do these double Medusa stores because they're like too difficult, for sure. Then Jeremy will, of course, be disembarked. on day 6, and then I guess on day 7 maybe going for the Nymph Waterfall, waiting for something to happen there. Eovacius needs to take these crewmates. Then we have the dilemma, do we go for like some sulfur or do we not go for some sulfur? Probably a good idea to get the town hall. And that way we will be able to afford more things. Gold or no gold? I think actually going for this Pillar of Ice is kind of useless now. And I'm also thinking about sulfur. We don't really need sulfur immediately for anything. It's just like kind of like for the tier 6 and 7 creatures later on. So yeah, we're gonna be skipping that. We will not be skipping the wood pile because I need that for the crewmates, for the shack. Mummies are a little bit too difficult at the moment. So yeah, we're going past that. Another learning stone, which is pretty cool. Ooh, earth magic. Any school of magic is good, in my opinion. But earth magic is kind of the best, right? We still don't know if we will be getting something good like slow. And then here I think Eovacius would actually go for the arena. I think he'll also have to come back to grab the spells that are in the mage guild. We don't have a mage guild yet, but we will have eventually. Alright, and then rally flag, probably a good idea to take this so it's not in the way. The familiars are actually a bit tricky without something like a cannon, so I think we would actually skip them for now. To be fair, the pixies are also a bit tricky without. The ability to reach them immediately. Okay, thankfully they didn't quite assassinate too many. Okay, good. Let's go for the stuff on the edge first. Then, attack or defense? For Cove, I think attack is better, and especially Eovacius. He's gonna be cloning like Acids or Corsairs, and then we're really gonna need that attack. We could be blessing up doing these familiars, but no, as I said, I think it's gonna be like pretty ridiculous to try to attempt this without any reinforcements. So I think indeed we're gonna be getting reinforced. We're gonna do the Nyx fort first. Gonna get like some spell power, maybe. Yeah, gonna do the Nyx fort, and then basically it will be easier to do the other fights here. And it is day 6, so we need the shack here and we need the shack here, so I guess we are indeed gonna be shacking it up. Okay, Jeremy, I think Jeremy would be doing fine to just stand here. Or maybe, actually, maybe we could buy another hero on day 1. That would be a little bit ambitious. We don't need to take this school of magic immediately. And to be honest, hold up, wait, we need, very specifically, we need crystal. So yeah, I think actually we need this. I was kind of thinking about that, but yeah, ultimately decided to not do that. Then I think that settles it on building a nest. Then I don't have a marketplace yet, so indeed I can't really reinforce it. So it would have to be Jeremy who like takes these creatures and then moves forward. If we could buy another hero, it would be like amazing, because I could have Jeremy like halfway here. The other hero would take these, deliver them to Jeremy. Well, we don't need to be in too big of a rush. I guess we're just fine waiting here, going to the town and then seeing. You can see, look at the squirrel. So what other hero do we have? We have Kismetra here. And we have Verdish. Actually, Verdish could be also relevant. The first Titan could be quite good for the next... Ooh, Romus here. Smaller map today, howdy, Mr. Guest. Yep, smaller map because I had to... Actually went to visit the doctors in the morning to get my, like, blood taken for some tests. That sounded like I visited a vampire mansion or something like that, but no. Then the question is, ooh, we actually perfectly have enough money for these, but do we keep building the town? I think actually we might be building the town up, right? We do need some reinforcements as well. I don't think actually building like this immediately The birds don't really do much for us. I guess I can build a frigate or a roost. Or a marketplace. How much money would this be? 1,500. Okay. Because we can perfectly buy all of these, I do think we will need to eventually like invest more into the town. But yeah, Jeremy is just gonna get all the nymphs that we can get. I'm gonna get all the nymphs that we can get, and he can't quite reach the churchyard. I mean, he can't quite reach the right flank. And he takes everything we can get. And then Eovacius. Does he march already here or not? And yeah, the churchyard, I think we would need like the oceanids. I think we can delegate Jeremy to help us pick up these resources on the ground. And I think we would actually be doing the next fort and then going for the magic, you know, magic well. So Jeremy can take the rally flag. He can probably also quickly take everything on the way here. We'll advance his artillery. Then this would be kind of blocking Mr. Eovacius. So Eovacius is going to have to be the one to take the goods away from Jeremy. With this army, I do feel like pretty confident, especially since we have Bless that we could do and clone with some turns on that clone, that we can do the next fort. So yeah, Eovacius is able to do this, right? And okay, then the 30. If only we could hit immediately. That would be very good. Like, I think we should try for a morale on one of these 1-stacks. Unfortunately, no morale on the 1-stacks. So yeah, that's pretty sad. I do think blessing up here is the correct play at the moment, even if we don't get the hit. Then we like defend. Okay, he goes forward. Wait, we want to take the retaliation, and then so we want to get like 3 times, right? So we can wait. We can hit like here. Oh. I think I did a misplay. I was gonna clone and hit with all three of these stacks, but I can't. Well, and he attacks the bigger stack, damn it. Well, my mistake, my casualties, I guess. And then, of course, we do want to pick the magical. I think actually could we do 15 zombies? With like these 100. No, that's like 300. We would need the ocean, as I said before. We definitely need the oceanids to do that smoothly. And I don't have oceanids, so I can't really do it smoothly. Then the question is, does taking this make sense? It probably doesn't. And also, well, taking the Idol of Fortune might still be relevant. We only have 1,000 gold, and I do need to build a bunch of things in the town. So I think we will indulge in that. Instead of taking the Nyx. Probably need a marketplace as well, as well as a pub. And yeah, I think we will build a marketplace in this round. It's a little bit cheaper, but still checks out. And then the question is, yeah, do we go for these? We don't go for them. Okay. Or do we simply go for the furthest? I mean, this is a gold objective, so what we could do is we could go here. Or basically like here, we're here on day 3. Day 4 we can beat the mummies and already to be going here. Day 5, I actually like that, and then basically whatever these guys are guarding. Jeremy can kind of like try to check it out as well. Yeah, basically at day 5 we're getting gold objectives, maybe the edge of whatever is here. And I don't really fancy a fight here, and I don't really see what's behind those elementals, so it's like less exciting for me. Plus, like doing it like so, we have the ability to come back. Some gold, 10 to 19. They're elementals, so maybe, and also like an axe. And that looks like maybe a warehouse of gold, or am I crazy? I think maybe there's a troglodyte dwelling behind there. Anyway, we are indeed gonna be fighting these mummies. And yet, Jeremy, I guess you can pick up the chest in the next turn. Do you wish to retreat? No. The mummy's that strong. I don't think they should be, especially since we have like the ability to clone. And once again, I think the correct play would be to bless out here. Actually, let's just like weaken multiple stacks. Can't really take retaliations. This could suck a little bit. I think actually let's wait for them. So here we can assassinate the full stack, and I think we just full send the clones. Oh, actually, hold up, what we could do to guarantee some success. 3 to 6. Okay, yeah, this clone would not have Herald. That's that. I think we shoot here. Okay, good. Unfortunately, we'll take like a casualty here, which is fine, I guess. And then maybe we could try to save these 1 stacks. So this stack deals with the 2 stack, this stack attacks this mummy, and then, as I knew it, he would attack the clone. Okay, then rally flag, right? Or actually through the magic well into the rally flag. And then we can bully some familiars. We could bless up here. I think we should. Bless up here, we'd eliminate the full stack. Then the cannon also goes wild. Okay, they attacked that crewmate. Lost 1 crewmate, but it is what it is. And somehow Eovacius leveled up into expert earth magic before advanced anything else. Technically we did have a choice there to like take the advanced wisdom on the level up where we had leadership, but I chose not to. Okay, imp cache is like a little bit troublesome, right? I guess we can do it like this. It's not their terrain as well, it's not like lava. So it should be fine. I could have also went back for like the extra luck. If I do this in this turn, then I can buy... Oh no, I can't buy a city hall. Never mind in that case. In that case, I think it's the correct play to actually go back for the extra leadership that it gives us, and the extra luck as well. Then we can do this in cash. Okay, that's a bit sad, but... And also I think we should hit here. This. And do like a clone. I think the real stack... Yeah, I guess the real stack actually attacks the familiars. Then here, I think actually maybe we might be able to like hide all of the damage, like here. Okay, good. And then they couldn't reach. Okay, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, this one is just gonna get the hit or main stack, right? Oh, no, they decide to go for 1 stack. And then here, I think we need to help the main stack deal with the big stack. Here we can kind of move back, not endangering the pirate too much. It is what it is, and then here we just kind of have to take it. Okay, 3,000 gold, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, so I want to check out What spell is this? Lightning bolt. Okay, cool. Doesn't help us against the dragon though. Small quantity of wood. I guess we will take the crystal as well, because it doesn't really make sense for Jeremy to go here. I guess we do want to check what kind of a dragon this is, red dragon. Probably we can go and do the stone golems. Or anything else, and then here. So probably a time to build the Mage Guild City Hall, and then probably like a Nyx Fort, something like that. So what spells do we have? Haste, and we're gonna have to research something. But I think it's wise to research when we are at the town itself. And I do think we will need the gold. Gold here. This Jotuns, but I don't think they were originally here. And then the bow of cherry wood, which isn't that useful. Jotuns are actually like a little bit annoying. And yeah, this is going to the overworld. And I didn't check in the beginning if we had the same amount of towns, which is a bit of a mistake, but we do have the same amount of towns. Alright, and then the question is, actually the red dragon is on his own terrain, which should make him able to reach the middle stack in turn 1, which is maybe what I want. I think Eovacius actually, if he had the mana, he could probably do this. Okay, Jeremy, what is this? Passage to the Upper Kingdom. Okay, sure thing. Oh, maybe this goes like all the way to here, like deep into there. And then in the end, I guess we could do these objectives for some sulfur. Magi here. An interesting objective as well. I guess we can level up Jeremy a little bit. Archery. Archery, because, well, nobody else is gonna have, but I think the artillery on its own is just better, it's just stronger. A quest, sure. Maybe should not have shot there, but still. I'm getting morales that are not really impactful at the moment. Well, finish him. I guess we can like assassinate the already damage stack. Then it's important that we pull this one back. And then what do we have? I guess we try to damage multiple stacks. Actually even, see if it could be good. Should have maybe left the space for the King Pirate to attack. I mean, we are getting morales, it's just not on the stacks that I would like them to be on. Then we took the retaliation, so we should attack. And okay, good. Water magic, actually that's brilliant because that lets us make better use of our specialty. And I guess we can check the cut. Mr. Mass producing artifacts once appended of negativity, which is pretty interesting, because I think that would be like a genuinely useful artifact when trying to beat Solmyr. And I think we actually do take the Charm of Mana here as well. Now let me pick it up. And then we are missing 500 gold. What do I think I could sell? We do have access to sulfur in the form of a warehouse. And we would have access to more sulfur here. Also, maybe like ore. I guess a little bit of sulfur and then we can sell some more as well. Now, we have a city hall and we're making double the cash that we were making once. Okay, then, Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna take the attack as well. Doesn't have a book. There's a bunch of useful artifacts here actually to ping two-way. So, Cape of Silence, extra health, the ability to shoot accurate arrows, pretty good. Moving Jeremy forward here. We do have the Pendant of Negativity here, and I guess here we could go for like a big cache of artifacts. Shrine. I guess we keep exploring. There could be like more gold here on the spot. And, well, yeah, can't really do this, but we can take the chest, and I think I should take the gold from the chest. The gold from the chest lets me build the Nyx fort, which, because we have the external one, means we're going to be generating an extra Nyx, and of course it's day 7, so it's extra good. So yeah, we keep on adventuring here. Then Jeremy has a dilemma. Does he go back for the silver warehouse, or does he go here to help maybe Eovacius carry his troops back and pick up resources? I think he might be the resource boy. So we, of course, didn't buy Cosmetra. Unfortunately, Dargem is here, and then Piquidrum is here, which means the blue player does not have a Piquidrum yet. Daremyth. So this would be pretty good, but yeah, I can't really deal with Cyclops. Orc Chieftains. So I have a dilemma here. I could fight this, but I would incur some casualties on the nymphs, because these guys are ranged. I could like clone very efficiently on turn 1 or turn 2. This is not my native terrain, so I can't really reach the battlefield in like 2 turns, I think. We would have some casualties, but then again we would we actually have to fight this as well, right? I think in that case we just like head home. Yeah, we head home and we upgrade. First, I guess we can take the Mercury pot. Yeah, sure thing. That otherwise doesn't be too big. Casualties, we can just get the birds or get the nymphs. I think I will, of course, upgrade the nymphs, because we have a few of them for free, and that would enable us to do the churchyard. But for the magi, I do think we need... I think also nymphs are going to be able to do all of this content very nicely. Perhaps I should just build a citadel. Citadel is something that's going to be useful, and of course we'll give this away. We'll take those crewmates. And then Jeremy doesn't actually have anything to pick up here, so he just needs to not be in Eovacius' way. And then, yeah, the legendary dilemma, do we do this black tower or not? Right now, this could be a little bit of gold, but I don't really think that we would be using it that efficiently, the gold, that is. Yeah, and the dragon, if he morales as well, it could be like pretty sad. Instead, it would be better if we had more troops. Let's upgrade these. We could kind of like barely do it, I think. Actually, yeah, if we clone... If he doesn't come in turn 1... Well, okay, let me think about this a little bit. I can make like a little wall with the nymphs, right? Can make a little wall, and we can clone, and we can like maybe triple shoot him with the pirate. I do actually, you know what, I see it's being done. And the gold could help us build a castle. So a little bit extreme, perhaps. Need to be careful to not... But these is like the 3 middle stacks. The 3 middle stacks could be exposed, so... Let's see it. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of what I was very worried about. The fact that he could like just morale. And then we would not be in for a good time. And he did that. Of course, Mr. Dragon did that. Bless here, or do we not bless here? And then I guess we bless here instead. Yeah, but now we have the legendary 6-7 stats. Amazing stuff, really. Okay, Dragon Wing Tabard plus a little bit of gold. Yeah. Yeah. Can't believe that just happened, but sure. Anyway, castle time, I guess. A gold also doing the 6-7. Oh no. The number is everywhere. It's cursed. Would we should be going down? I think we would be going down here first, right? To upgrade. And we would probably be even going like here. Probably not doing the Medusas quite yet. The Medusas will be better with the birds in the army. So I guess Daremyth just gonna be picking up that silver. And then do we want to buy out like a hero, like Dargem? Buy a Dargem, already take these nymphs. I think yes. Dargem is gonna be pretty good. Doing this. Actually, this will be speed 8. Can we do one bird? We can't. I guess speed 8 is gonna be good enough. And also Eovacius would have to like take the spells, so maybe buying another hero here wasn't like the best of the ideas that I ever had. So yeah, we do need the spells, so I guess we kind of have Dargem for nothing. Unless... Do we really need this? I guess we don't really need the spells, we could just like... go here. Do we build something? I mean, also we could get level 2 spells, level 2 mage guild. Dilemma. Well, we perfectly have 1,000 gold left. I guess we indeed stay back here for a second. What we can, however, do is make him faster. Yeah, and then I suppose Eovacius would just be going here, picking up the spells, and then we have his army ready for him. Okay. Dargem needs to step aside. Eovacius that barely makes it into town, but that's fine. Has all the good spells now. Then I suppose we could... I'm like delaying the capital every turn I build something, I know, but I do think having one ace is pretty beneficial. Daremyth having no book is pretty sad, but I can't really do much about that. Or at least much that I would care to do about that. I guess any school of magic is better than no school of magic. Okay, then Eovacius takes all of these. I don't think we will be buying anything immediately. Eovacius goes here. Daremyth gives the crewmates away. Oh yeah, we didn't... oof. Something in the logistics kind of broke apart. I needed one big stack and I don't have one big stack. Can I like... still somehow do this? How many moon points do you have? We messed up. Dargem should have been going here first. Yeah. Sure thing, we'll delay this by another turn. Maybe a bit silly, but it's better in my mind to do it like that. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is, and the Tower of the Seas we need like 2 crystals actually, which I can't really get anywhere. Do I have no crystals really? Yeah, I don't have any crystals available. Yeah, I guess we can't really build those unless we want to trade for some very bad rates. sell like 10 of these and 10 of silver. Oh no. That would be super sad though. Upgrade the pirates maybe? I think no. Also, who do we have in the tavern? Sandy, not interesting. Okay, bit of a fail last week. However, don't think we're becoming weaker by doing this. I think we're becoming stronger. So Dargem can take these 3 nymphs. We upgraded them. Then maybe we start going for the mixed army already. Basic mixes could be good. We could also be going for these birds. These birds would help us deal with like everything that shoots. You can also like just get, I guess we get all of these, and then we get basically as many birds as we can. Dargem is gonna go back here with one of those. So then we're trying to save those. So slot number 1, slot number 2, 3, and then all the rest, the other slots. Okay, cool. At least the Eovacius, yeah, he has all the spells. Oh, I didn't research anything. That's pretty bad. I was like thinking maybe I should research for slow. But then also we would be lacking some crystal, even more than we are lacking now. I think this should be like a pretty elementary fight, right? Like we just clone. Maybe attack like here. Okay, good. Yeah, then we could even help the 1-stacks take the retaliation. I don't really need to lose anything here. Oh, not the 1-stacks, but the clone stacks. Oh, that's pretty insane. Okay, good. Then here I almost don't want to. Oof. Okay, well, okay, good. Logistics. He's our main hero. He will have to walk around quite a bit more. Pathfinding is also kind of good. Will we level him up if we do this? I think actually we need to be a little bit economical with the level ups because we don't really have that much experience laying around. So actually we'll take the pathfinding. Ooh, Black Shard, hello. That's a pretty interesting thing to see. Then I think Jeremy actually is gonna be birding him up. Eovacius is birded up. Might as well take this little bit of mana. That's gonna hurt him. And then he's just waiting, like here. And where is Dargem? Dargem is like here. He was not gonna be able to reach too far. I think somewhere like here. And he's gonna be maybe even like this now. No, it's gonna be like here. Okay. Good. Okay, then who do we have in the tavern, by the way? Oh yeah, Manfred, check. And Andrew. Getting Fortress Heroes is actually quite useful also. And then here we don't really reach Jeremy, which is one of the fears I had anyway. Big Bird Energy is what we get. Jeremy takes away that Big Bird Energy. I guess we'll leave him with 1 burn. Eovacius is a bit too far for his own comfort. So, these guys are too slow to make an impact. The 1-stacks will go in. Okay, Magi. Oh boy. Oof, -1, that's super sad. Then if one of these 1-stacks morales, I do think we need to clone actually, so sure, we'll just clone like this. Okay, we could have maybe not lost one, but it is what it is. Then here I think everything will have to be taken for gold, right? And we of course want this forgetfulness is not like a real threat. So yeah, we're gonna go here, and I think we're actually gonna go and attack everything here first, up north. Jeremy. Gold. Dargem. Could build up the capital before we do anything else with him. He would be also quite quick to reinforce in that case. And yeah, I guess the earth elementals here are also pretty easy. Okay, super duper easy to do. They protect themselves for some reason. The holders. Ooh, troglodyte dwelling. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Ooh, evil eye dwelling though. Quiet eye of the dragon. So this is a little bit of experience, if nothing else. Okay, I guess we want to advance the wisdom. Then I guess we fight the troglodytes. Don't really need to go here, and we are just setting up for a capital, I guess. Okay, we can do that. Okay, Jeremy is not gonna be blocking. Okay, good. Good. A good Jeremy doesn't block his Eovacius. The Cove proverb that I just invented. Alright. Yeah, these two dwellings, Jeremy can pick those up. This next fight again, something like this. Probably just use a clone and be done with it, right? Actually, pretty decent result, but still I feel like this is somehow superior, you know? Okay, sure. Well, -1, sure thing. Not gonna be too sad about that. The gold. And then we don't really need the axe, because we already have the sword. Unless the axe is like needed for a quest, or maybe a strange metaphor. Guess actually wood is like not that interesting at the moment, so capital. So finally making 4,000 gold per turn, that's gonna open up some options, and then we can maybe even buy like a Manfred. And actually, you know what, I think Dargem could and should be moved up forward here. So yeah, we are indeed gonna be buying out the Manfred. We'll buy one bird for him. And then we can maybe also upgrade the dwellings. So, troglodytes flagged, the holders flagged. 1003 rather. I guess we can also take that experience on the way back, so yeah. We will want to eventually upgrade all the troops, so I guess we can start with anything. So the shack is the cheapest thing, so we start with the shack. A bit sad that I have to carry these slower troops around, but then again, I think it's also fine. So, we can take the rally flag. After that, I think the orcs are gonna be the first thing that we do. Then hopefully we can reinforce with the birdies already. So yeah, hero here, 2000 movement points, able to reinforce. But this hero is able to reach this far, which is basically where Jeremy should be. Oh. Hello, who was there? Show yourself. I don't think they will show themselves, so... one below here is the maximum apex of how far we can move. We could wait. And then in that case, maybe not taking the rally flag immediately would have been good. And then we would be like here. If I want to reinforce in the next turn, but there's not much to reinforce in the next turn with. You know what, actually, I think everybody maybe needs to move forward a little bit, so like the chain would make more sense. The Dargem goes there. Manfred, I guess Manfred can also pick up these few things, and then in the new week we'll simply buy a new hero. First aid man. Up here again. Ooh, Solmyr, hello. You did those. I didn't expect you here, to be honest. We don't have any one stacks, do we? Well, that's a bit of a problem. Especially if you... He's gonna get some mana. Okay, look, I could do this. Take everything with Jeremy, and Jeremy could try to defend. He doesn't have a book. So if that's Solmyr... Okay, hold up, I know what I need to do. It's time for the Thieves Guild to show its action. This doesn't help me. Well, actually it does help me, because it tells me that Solmyr is not our strongest hero. And that means that the Dargem... No, Daremyth has more army. I think because of the timing of this, also it's day 7. I guess I could like double reinforce and then do it, but I would rather that he doesn't have the full mana. But then maybe actually it's also better to have my spellcaster. He has Master Genius, so he's gonna move for first no, actually he's not gonna move first anyway. I guess I could do this as well. Take the chain necklace. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna be forced into doing. Take this. Maybe also take this. Gonna be incurring some casualties. Either way. So maybe we take everything here, take everything here. Go for these. Go for all these artifacts. Then try to like unify my army. And yeah, these guys will have to come back. I hope he doesn't have anything silly like shackles. So yeah, Dargem is gonna take the axe away. If Jeremy dies, it's not the worst thing in the universe. And we would kind of like to go around Solmyr, so do this. We want the D1 stacks for sure. Here. Okay, tricky position because of the Solmyr arriving. He wanted the beetle. Then Jeremy is using this opportunity to try to sneak by. We have who in the tavern? Spint in the tavern. We have Spint outside of the tavern. Troglodyte's here. I don't think the holders are gonna be doing too much though. Take the sulfur. Then I think we give away that. We make these into one stacks so we can maybe like drain a chain or something along those lines. Then we go as far here as we can. Cyclops, I don't like you, but I have to fight you. Dilemma, I mean, sure. Stone in the face is not that pleasant to receive anyway. We probably have to like clone. Maybe we could double like... We should have attacked the 6-stack in that case. Okay, this one is at least blocked for a single turn. We really need to try to morale, I think. Well, not too bad. Too bad. Maybe like another clone. Good, and then what do we attack? I think. We can block this one in. Didn't lose any birdies. Need to take the gloves. The boots are less relevant, and we have to like think about this a little bit. Manfred can probably be fine for a little while. Would like to buy out the Nixes if I can. I have to make somebody else high speed. And yeah, I guess we would just be like leaving Manfred on the troglodytes, taking away the Nixes, and then Spint would be kind of the defender of the town. Do we need something else for the defense of the town? I guess just money to buy out the troops. So I guess the Eovacius, yeah, just take the gold, especially if it's a small chest. Take the Wayfarer's boots, even though I don't think they were worth it in this case. -4. Oof. Yeah, I think the auto result knows what it's doing. Here. Rissa is here. Rissa has a bunch of magi. I think Jeremy will try to morale to snatch one gremlin, damn it. Didn't work. Okay, 34, 11 spell power, so he would have had the chain ready. Ready and set to be going. I wonder actually, I kind of want to bait out the chain, truth be told. And the magic. That's illegal. Hold up. I guess we do that. I guess we want him to not have the cheaper casting. And then what can we do to like maybe scam him out of like a turn? Not much really, right? The Troglodyte brothers can't really do it. Minus the hero, sure. Rissa. I do wish to enter. So, what kind of a mine is here? Ayo, Chief, what's the objective today? The objective today is to defeat the one opponent, who, as the map makers have decided, is Solmyr. And yeah, we simply just move back here. Okay, wait, we need to move back here. Wait. Shoot. And bang. Okay. Is this a crystal? No, this is a gem. Mine, that's extra useless. We'll still take the bird of perception just in case. And actually, I'm thinking maybe if it's like 1,000 experience, I think I would take experience, because something like pathfinding, being leveled up, would be amazing, but no, we don't get it. Do not get the pathfinding. I have to go for the anti-chain and all these good artifacts, I think. That also enables me to check the quest out a little bit. I guess we'll take... Normally I would take the water magic so I can sling more spells, but I think we have enough like damage output. And then actually let's get all the Nixes here. And then hold up, Spint, you can have this. And even, you know what, you can even have the troglodytes. So Manfred is just bait, essentially. With his fireball, he's gonna go around, fireball some fools. Maybe we can have like another hero even. Astra or Rosic. I think actually let's get Rosic up in here. Rosic. Yeah, Spint is like probably pretty decent for defense. I guess what we can do. Rosic here is that. Spint would be the defender of the town in case we need one immediately, and then Eovacius just has to soldier on here, which is a bit of a sad thing, but yeah, we kind of just need to deal with it. These. Could go in with the clone. Air shield, air shield. Okay, that's not as relevant as I would think. I think I will shoot the middle stack. Here. Make some formation here for sure. And the magic, okay. Clone, right? Then we'll take a casualty. We didn't take a casualty. Okay, good. This one goes in. I think we have to take a casualty here. We will try to one-shot this one. It worked. So then, yeah, it's just gonna go for the clone. Can't resist. That's like a finishing off the full stack. Air shield. Okay. So, at the very least, we will have all these good artifacts, so we will be able to see the quest. And then who do we have behind Rosic? Ooh, Loynis Prayer Man. Loynis would also be like interesting as a defender of the city. Did they actually buy it? Oh yeah, they bought them. This actually messes up their morale, although some of the creatures don't really benefit from morale that much. Or at all, in fact. Anyway, I do think Manfred being put here is still good. I think Rosic also could be doing his duty fairly well. And I think, yeah, Spint is just gonna give most of these turtle bites. Rosic is also gonna go forward here. I do like the idea of a Loynis. Like in that movie American Psycho, there is an idea of Patrick Bateman, but here there is an idea of Loynis. An abstraction of what he should be. So actually maybe we move Spint forward because he can deal some damage with the spells. Then here, I guess we would rather equip that. Kind of negativity. A chest, I guess. This is only the some of these at these locations. I still think we should go for gold. We have some. There's like nexus here. Some good artifacts. So we could limit the spells till only level 1 and 2. We could just be anti-chained, and I think we will be choosing to be anti-chainable. And yeah, that's gonna be that, and we would simply deal with them like that. I want to check. I mean, technically, I can still use this pendant, or the cape. I mean, the gem pond here. This is kind of like something that I could defend, but should I defend it? And then here we of course have these troops that I can't really fully utilize at the moment. So Manfred is being attacked. 2, 5, I mean, 50. I guess we go for the genies who can cast things. Try to make like a wall here. Oof. They might actually reach, but they didn't reach. This doesn't actually do anything. So I guess we go for another -1 genie. Okay, Manfred did help us out though. Okay, Rosic is fully able to move forward here. Loynis. Yeah, I know that he needs water magic, but actually getting extra levels is more relevant at the moment. So, let's snatch that, and then Spint once again. Those random troglodytes are like actually a godsend. We can like make so many fancy heroes with them. Like the fact that the AI didn't take it there, like we don't need that. No troglodytes there. Oh, a pen of negativity, if you will give it, I shall pay what I promised. I kind of lose my own speciality with this, but I feel like he can get the mana back. I think we will take it. Wisdom, we'll take the water magic. Well, we're being offered the logistics here quite a lot. I think we'll take the logistics indeed. And this was the only quest that they had for us. Yeah, because if I give this away, what I can do is I can wear the Necklace of Swiftness. I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest. Okay, Mr. Loynis. We can head back here. Then we can actually think about like maybe reinforcing. Ooh, 350 gold. Hello. 350 gold heroes are very much welcome in this kingdom. So Solmyr is actually very angry at this. Rosic can actually finish off the genie who's casting for buffs, which is pretty good. Then too bad we don't have any splash damage here. Okay, 90, that would be, I guess, -2 of these is like more valuable, right? Damn it. Okay, then Eovacius can do this. Eovacius can go for the extra mana here. We could try to go for a town, but I think going for a full on like replenishment is gonna be better. I could make him fast, but I don't think it actually gives. Like it puts him on in the risk, so I don't really want to do that. I guess Spint is just going to reflag this, and I think Loynis. There is an idea about the Loynis. Indeed. What do we not need? I think that one Cobalt is unfortunately going to be dismissed. It's not contributing much to the kingdom. And oh boy, maybe we just make a Giga Nix army, or maybe we make a billion trillion pirates. We could also just buy like 11 mixes out front. We would have 20 something mixes. Ooh, you know what actually needs to happen? I have an idea though. Hold on. What if we go here with Vekker? Vekker is on a boat. Then we can reinforce him in the next turn with Loynis. Then we can land him. He can do these very nicely. And actually I think even the troops that he has right now are like perfect for being embarked on a boat. Yeah, he can do this objective, and then basically he can do the Medusa stores, jump back into the boat. That's like a multi-day adventure. I trust his ability with his eagle eye. And also, before I forget, I feel like we should actually Stones can share. Research some spells. Oof. Now they have 2 stacks of those, which is pretty sad. I guess we do -3 here. Okay, thankfully they weren't able to do that, so we can get rid of another stack. Troglodytes in this kingdom unfortunately didn't have the best time ever, so Eovacius can go and assassinate the Solmyr, and I do like the idea of that. And yeah, of course they didn't take anything here. I think we go for the extra spell power. We assassinate the Solmyr, we go, I don't know, maybe these are needed. But we head back, maybe not. And then actually Solmyr doesn't have the... Solomon doesn't have the mana for a chain, so I think we go do equip. Push to retreat now. Yeah, he has 9 mana, what are you talking game? Double shoot the Nagas maybe. That does feel pretty tempting. And wait here. Also, since we have the accurate shot, guess we want to deal with the shooters on the shooters. And yeah, he does have a lightning bolt, no? I think here we should be able to hide all the damage, okay, good. And then, unfortunately all my birds are gone, but I do still think hitting here is kind of fine, right? Yeah, double tap. This is probably fine. That is probably fine. He'll probably still attack my birds, right? What I think I should be doing is something like this. So then he's attacking these. Okay, yeah, those are like less interesting in my mind. We'll do this as well. Okay. Trying to like minimize the casualties in the birds. Here I do think we have to YOLO in. Almost kind of worked out. Okay, then the bird can finish this off. Then I think we have to YOLO in this attack. We clone afterwards, and we try to finish off Solmyr if that's even possible with the damage output. A little bit too... Our damage output was a little bit too low. However, that fight didn't feel too bad. Then of course we want to have that. Oops. And yeah, we just want the extra mana. So Vector here is up to some shenanigans. So we can do this, we can do that. So actually the birds would be like in big trouble, right? Maybe I just go for the Nixus. And then we just have like 2 stacks of Nixus basically trying to like solo everything. In the universe, how much does one cost? 1.3k, 300. This 30% increase in the price is what we have to deal with. We have gems, I guess we can sell some gems. Afford like one more. You know what, I don't think the gnolls are gonna be that useful. So... And also give me one bird. Okay, so also here have an axe. Maybe something silly like this would be good. So we would also, oh yeah, wait, the birds would be pretty good at dealing with those, right? Yeah, they would have been. I guess for the landing fights. I hope we don't have to fight 2 of them back to back. And we have to attack the big stack though. Oof. What are they gonna be shooting? Okay, they're gonna be shooting the lizards. One that seconded. That wasn't very nice. Then I do actually want to taste up the Nexus here. Don't get stoned, okay, that's like the most important thing. This one is free, so I guess we do that. Do I have Cure? I don't have Cure, which is a bit of a problem, I think. Oof, -1 Nyx Warrior. They're less tanky than I thought they were, which is a bit of a problem. Because I was like, thinking we wouldn't even lose anyone. Yeah, that kind of makes this whole ordeal less good. Like, 5 stacks of them, sure. Don't have a summon boat, do we? We don't have a summon boat. Neither. So I guess we could. I guess we also would be going back into the town, right? Ah, we're specifically missing that one movement point, which is so sad. We can't make Evo fast anyhow. With this, we can get the gold here, but what size is this? I can't actually tell the size. I think it's better to jump back into the boat, reinforce myself in the next turn, and then try to do some magic. That's super sad that I can't like. Oh, actually, hold up, maybe. Maybe we are saved. Ooh, we are saved. Okay, good. So, the one thing I want to do is for the Eovacius to return home. Then we can give all his artifacts away over here. Well, except these, maybe. That's not needed. Yeah, give away everything and then leave him on a single bird as well. Then, while I still remember to spend my resources wisely, I would like to research. Well, slow, that's pretty good. Yep, that's actually what I wanted. Shield would also be good. But I can't complain about that. So, here, upgrade the next warriors. The birds are going to be the most useful component, I guess. Then probably I would rather that they would focus down the oceanids instead of anything else that would be useful. Then Manfred can go here. Loynis can provide him with all of the beautiful artifacts in the universe. He can also provide him with all of the beautiful creatures in the universe. Then the middle, then smaller stacks to go first. Okay, much more reasonable. Much more. In fact, that auto result is pretty good. We only lost one burden. That, in my mind, is a pretty big win. I guess we'll take the magic. So then we'll do the Medusa Store, jump back into a boat. And does the Eovacius need anything? Are we gonna build like a level 3 mage guild here? No, probably not. Probably not. So Eovacius can already be heading back here. She can take the luck. And then basically Loynis will reinforce him as fast as he can. And then I think that's basically gonna be it. We will be pushing towards them. I don't think they will be able to do any... Oh, Crystal Man is here. I actually would like have some crystal. In fact, we would also like to have somebody in the town. That would also be good. Crystal Man, so we could eventually maybe build Sea Witches if the game goes a lot negative. I don't like the fact that you can get unlucked there. That's always like super sad when that happens, and that happens all the time. 3 and 2. I think we eat this one. Then we stand here in their way. We hit here, then I think we can accurate shot. Ooh, of course they did that, okay, sure. A perfect calculation. Done in by morale. And then basically the same idea here. Eat to this one. Body block. Smack. Body block. Oh wait, we didn't body block correctly even. Oof. Well, I guess. Ooh. Now the morale is working for me. Okay, good. So we got a little bit of gold. Okay, Loynis is gonna pick up that. And Eovacius is basically going as far as he can go. Far as the wind can be reached. No, he can't be reached here. Be reached here, I guess. I guess Mr. Crystal Manhandle can also walk forward a little bit. And a little bit back, and I think that's gonna be fine. So that's basically gonna be what we're gonna be building. I don't think we can afford anything else. And I think we still have like a pretty strong timing attack in this week. So Loynis can pick up everything. I think Manfred is only gonna need one of these. Oceans. Then we can quickly go for a pit stop here. So time to upgrade the pirates. Sure thing, these are like relatively cheap for what they are. Nixes are gonna be like a big stack, but also these guys, well, Nixes have a bunch of health and they are also like incredibly strong. Do I maybe do like a full buyout? Like sell a bunch of resources? For like what? For like one Nix? I mean, this is kind of like, maybe this isn't the last hurrah, so... But they only have one town, but what if they have like some border guard or something silly, where you would need like the haspits for like speed priority? To like not like an anti-magic? But what, like titans on snow? Ugh. Yeah, that would be pretty nasty for sure. But we have the bird, it's like, whatever, so... Okay, bless me, I guess. Do this. Okay, definitely wanted that. Okay, then we can go for all of these goodies. We've done this already. We have taken the maximum mana that we can. And we've done basically all the quests. We've explored this whole map. So, I do think... maybe... Does this benefit me? Is the question. I do have some powerful spells. Well, I mean, yeah, Expert Bless. I can spam spells like Expert Bless, Expert Slow. Stone's gonna then... The rest should be just like Ice Bolts. I feel like that's gonna be like my fight. My way of taking the fights. And I think that's gonna be a very good way of taking the fight. Something like this should be fine. Yep. Then Andal, I guess. Can go for that sulfur. Essentially these two should be swapping groups around. So, one hero from the town, then the question is how far can he reach? I think he can basically reach to the hex where Loynis is at the end. So that's how far he can reach. And then we'll still take this away, just in case. And then Eovacius. Even though he's not getting any more reinforcements, I feel pretty confident from him. Okay, so what is this and which direction do I go in? This is probably done, right? Oh wait, hold up, I have View Earth. Aha. Probably up north here is what I would imagine, because usually Solmyr and Orpid should be close by to the town. I can't really go here to the cactus, so I can go up here, down here, or to the right side. I guess we can check out if this is done, if the course is done. And, ooh, magic ball. 3rd level spells though, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff indeed. Do we have anybody else that is interesting? I mean, Jula, not really. Ixie, maybe. Aha, there is a hero here. So, someone's looking for a fight. I know that you're looking for a fight, fool. You wouldn't be running here if you wouldn't be looking for a fight. Where did that hero go, though? Ah, there they are. Neela. Foolish Neela. I can sense when somebody's looking for a fight. Enemy is fled. No, don't do that. Then, what is stronger? I think actually the Russians are stronger. Okay, good. They have quite a bit of stats on the heroes. Okay, pathfinding would be good. Actually, one thing that we really needed was the pathfinding, and then... Guess I'm gonna go through the magic well. Replenish my mana. Check out these spells and then go around. Who does this hero? Oh yeah, Andal. We really need this, we don't really need this. Okay, cool. Not too bad that we're sending... Well, Crystal Man has pathfinding, so it's not really like he's he would be super duper in danger. Yeah, maybe a chain like this. Maybe it will take 2 turns. Could also like already be buying something, but I feel like maybe on just moving forward on day 7 and then on day 1, but having a new hero bought out. Yeah, that kind of does seem to be the way forward, I think. And in that case also Loynis. I wish I took the troglodytes now, but okay, Loynis can go forward. Mr. Crystal Man can take some more experience, maybe, yeah, then level up his thing, then level up his pathfinding. Almost said didn't level up his crystal, that would be one very strange thing. Okay, anti-magic. Weakness, sure. I kind of want to deny them the extra titans, the extra giants. This feels decent. I could also buy a hero here, but yeah, we need to figure out where they are located at. Out of the seas. I guess I can build that on day 7. Or I guess I could also just have an upgrade for the pirates. Probably better to have the pirate upgrade, so yeah. This... Ooh, hasn't been done. You're telling me something hasn't been done? Maybe just mass slow. I'm gonna lose like a couple birds. More than a couple apparently. The next should hit here because he's basically going to be surviving that, right? Surviving that good. Good then. Shoot. I think the next is just strong enough. Okay, good. That was a massive income spike. Then I think we just sit on this. We take these Mercury. Go for the lab. We can pick up some stats and we will be very happy with all of that. And now we are kind of looting their biome. I think we'll also check this again. That's that. You can send Loynis forward as a scout. It's day 7, so yeah, as I said, Vecher can basically go as far as he can reach. Then he would be able to reach, what, like here? So then Andal can reach there. So... how many... well, the thing is, the pirates would all merge together in one big stack. However, 31... we could buy like all of them out. It wouldn't be like a plague month as well, so I guess actually I would prefer to get all the sea dogs, sure. And we'll also buy out the new hero, so we'll see what we can get. Okay. Who is the new hero in the tavern? Leena. Okay, Leena is like a fantastic hero, of course. Then... the first thing would be the big bird energy, right? Bird energy, then what would she be buying out next? Maybe the big Nyx energy. The pirates would actually be really good. I think actually the pirates, and then the rest of the ocean is that she can get. This. Then quite reach, but still pretty fine. This, then Andal. Okay. Andal, note of Andal. Yeah, we can reinforce in the next round. We don't need the main to be taking everything here. Bloodlust. How far can Andal reach? Andal can reach like here, which should be pretty decent as well. I already have Bloodlust. Guess I can move like a little bit forward and then simply step a few steps back. just so Andal could reach Eovacius immediately. Okay, that should be good. That should indeed be good. Octavia for the gold extra. Oh boy, we're getting all the gold heroes now. Alright, so Leena's first objective should 100% be, yeah, getting those estates up. Then Vector can do this. Maybe we can grab some 1-stacks for free. For the other heroes, that would be pretty good. Loynis can do this, and Loynis can check out the black market in a bit. And all the crystal man. Okay, so this, and I think actually, well, might probably better to still have 1-stacks like these. So yeah, then Andal could also reinforce there. Do we have like just 1,000 XP needed? No, we need a bit more than 1,000. If that is not done, that would be amazing. Also. Ooh, Library of Enlightenment, hello. I am gonna be going for that indeed. I think that actually does improve my chances of winning going for that. So yeah, and of course we're gonna be getting out Octavia here. 350 gold every turn is fantastic stuff, really. So yeah, maybe another 350 gold. Nope, can't be infinitely lucky. Hold up, how far can Leena go? Okay, Leena has the Trinity. Go for that learning stone. Is there no? There's not the third learning stone there. Still pretty fine. Then Vector will deposit these troglodytes here. Then here, what do we have? Oh, +2 speed is actually quite an interesting artifact. -1 morale. They've bought a few things as well. Okay, Library of Enlightenment is much stronger. Would we be saving up enough for something? I guess we can just buy the mask. We have like a slot free here. Yeah, I feel like the mask, that's basically the only slot we have realistically available. The cape slot is also like somewhat contested, so yeah. I guess. And then there's Octavia. Maybe there's always a chance they can roll into states, even if it's like the tiniest chance ever. Just the mixes and then head back to town. Leena, any estate upgrade? Nope. That's still fine. She's still the best girl because she is generating insane amounts of money, even from low levels. So here, have this and have these, and also hold up. We would like to have maybe like a 1-stack. 1-stack here, which can mob on before the big stack attacks. So yeah, I guess we can go and look for the troglodytes. That has been done, unfortunately, but that was like very expected. Andal, I guess Andal can check out if there's any good spell. Lightning bolt, we already had that when it was done. And unless I want to go, I still think actually like a School of War still gonna be pretty relevant. So, how do we get to their town? Has to be like somewhere here, right? Oh, and actually you could reach... Oh no, you couldn't. Look, there's blockage there. Which is a bit unfortunate. Actually now... So Daremyth and Manufactory has Titans in it. I hope that they don't have the Grail, although they have the suspiciously dug hole. It would be very difficult to beat the town with the Grail. Very insanely difficult to beat the town with the Grail. In fact, like, I wouldn't want to do that. I could buy out, like, more troops. Do I think I can beat the Titans? I guess actually the Titans are, like, the problem stack at the moment. I mean, the more I wait, the bigger their army grows, right? Well, I guess we'll have to see if we can do it. I think if we can do the reinforcement before day 7, it would be like worthwhile, right? So these are cheap, these are cheap, these are expensive but worthwhile, these are expensive but worthwhile again, and boom. So here, I do think we can reinforce before day 7, and I think we should also like basically take every single bird in existence that duty. So then here, I think Leena has to actually go back. It will reach to below the mine, below the sawmill, that is. Oh, what is a sawmill if not a wood mine? Then which one of these gents faster here? I guess Handel has the better walking capabilities, and then do this with like Loynis should be able to reach that. And then here we are basically ready to do that. And then I would rather, instead of stealing something from them, I would actually rather be able to take the army. Basically as good of a chain as we can get. Oh, someone else exists. Hold up. A Rissa. A casual Rissa, she could have some artifacts, but I don't really think that's gonna be the case. I could also reinforce with another hero here. Like, get like a casual Tiva. I think this is gonna be it. It's gonna be the make or break. So, probably what we need to do is just say goodbye to all our resources. Buy resources, thank you for being with us. Do this, and I guess all the crewmates in existence as well. We have only 11 gold left. Do that. Actually, we're left with like absolutely nothing. That left with what is going to be less useful. I guess the 17 gnolls are like the least useful units that we have here. Then we can reinforce Leena. Boom. I just don't really see the surplus being that useful. Should go here. Oh, Vandal is probably gonna have problems reaching. Vandal has problems reaching. I guess we can also do something like this. Even those few oceans. Then probably don't need the flies. Mess up the morale. And then we could reach up here. Could we reach up there? Yeah, we can. We could. Day 7 attack. I guess that's as good as we can get. And unfortunately, Leena is also being attacked, so yeah. I guess she's just running away. Okay, so basically everything that we have, we could have equipped, we have equipped. So yeah, about that. I guess it's make or break. We don't really have another option, right? Because they're just going to be getting more and more titans. They can't have all their stacks, and also the fact that they bought, oh my god, they bought way more stuff out. That's super disgusting. Like, bro, no. 10 titans now. I feel like actually if I attacked before, I didn't check that they're getting more and more stuff every single turn. I feel like actually attacking before, in that case, if I lose this battle, I'm gonna load a few turns earlier and I'm gonna attack them, because like 4 titans is just way easier to deal with than like 10. Oh, and this isn't even it. This isn't even the big fight, eh? Well, I could like slow them. I guess we would have to like slow them in the first round, right? Try for like a cheeky morale, but it doesn't like proc. Yeah, sure. And then... I don't think I can actually win this with like a... Yeah, Solmyr with the Building Titans. And also his spell power is much bigger than mine. He's just gonna chain me and I can't do it. I don't have air protection. Actually, cheeky AI sitting in the town buying troops. What kind of a scam is that? 12 Titans on the way as well. I mean... The magic something... Like, the magic elixirs. I still need to like win the brawl though. I mean, it's kind of like the only way I could do something, right? You know, like, oh, here's shield. Interesting. Try something. I mean, bro, that's like, this feels like impossible already. Bro just sat in the town and brought out the Billion Titans immediately. I can't believe that. Actual cheeky bugger. Then... I guess... Hold on. Can't like reach with them inside, that's pretty sad as well. Unless we like haste up. I guess slow and bless, I would prefer like to just slow and bless up. I can deal with these, I guess. We can actually proc that I could have shot here, interesting. And yeah, that chain came out. I don't have anything like Counter-Strike either, so... And also because of anti-magic, he's not going to be getting the buffs. Ay. Yeah, basically this is as poor as it could have gone. Just need to pick up a nice step. Because we have anti-magic going all around, can't really do much about it. Oh yeah, wait, I also didn't clone. Okay, maybe this is still pretty tough, but I have an idea, so we'll need to change our equipment a little bit. Yeah, taking too long against the Titan, man, that's pretty sad. Is it like... Hold up, it should be like a battle save, right? Yeah, so I will change the equipment here, which means that I can't use my strongest spells, but also he can't use his strongest spells. If that makes sense, and then... I did actually like that as an opener. I guess. Oh wait, cape. Oh my god, the cape does the exact opposite. Oh no. The cape does the exact opposite of what I thought it does. That's not good. Anyway, then we could also try... Bro, I didn't... It feels so lame when they just sit in a town and buy like 10 Titans. I guess we load from like, what was it, like 232 when we were able... No? When we were able to attack them for the first time. Well, I did load the game. No? Oh, that was the problem, multiplayer. So here... Yeah, okay, I guess this is that. I can't really do much else. So... Why are they attacking me now? What is different here? Excuse me? Did I equip something differently? Why the aggression suddenly? What? Why is he attacking me like right now? Of all the times? Air shield, and then I guess the bird should go in. Is he not gonna just like blast me with a chain then? Oh no, he air shielded, that's right. I guess I can like... Then, if I don't go in... Well... I think that's interesting. So, here we can at least try to like accurate shot them down. Okay, good. Good. Happened. Deal with those. Don't really want to lose these for free, but what we can do about it. Walking forward. And then like a mega attack on like a golem, for example. Is that good? It's better than nothing, right? Yeah, because otherwise we would be getting absolutely no value from the clone. No, then they just chains them away, sure. Oh, no, exchanging the anti-chain thing was a mistake. I completely forgot what the cape does. I thought the cape was preventing me from casting high tier spells, but in reality it's the opposite. So it doesn't help me, it's like actually making the game worse. That was the mistake, the quest I was thinking about. The bow was like, hey, we can get used to Necklace of Swiftness. If I replay it and I just don't take the experience, I win, basically. Even if I take this long, I think. Because Solmyr can't chain, and it's like, he also can't lightning bolt, so he just doesn't have any good casts. What do I do now, though? I don't even have like the Giga next stack. Try this again. Rare shields and the faculty morales on top of that. Only +1, that's super sad. I guess we can try to do that. Oop, not to -2 somehow, okay, cool. And yeah, brother chains, I think I'm just losing outright. Spell speed 12, okay. Cool. Well, I guess we've taken the retaliation here, so we might as well indulge in hitting. And then probably need to slow them down so they don't get that extra like double move into chain. Okay, then now maybe we can like hit something of high value, relatively high value, you know? Then what else? What else do we hit? I guess the golem is like usually pretty trash to deal with. This is a heal. Somehow we keep doing that. Okay, cool. And the 13. I guess that's also a fine hit. Kill chain comes out. It was devastating previously though. Maybe just anti-magic. I mean, this is kind of like my big stack, the big big stack will do things. Did I think I waited too long. With like extra turn, I should have just went out basically when he came out. I don't have any good spells either because I don't have like a mage guild. Oh no. Getting towered up in here. I mean, can't kite either. We got him without much mana, but then he ran away. That was the losing move. I guess we can give him like a -1 Titan. I don't think I can out-brawl that, but hold up. Why did he decide to like... What is different here? This is basically the setup that I left on. Alright, maybe like if I do this instead. And maybe something like... But no, I need to reach him like fast. I need to have the speed priority. If I don't have... Okay, now he's like chilling. Okay, so maybe. Am I crazy? I think actually this... And yeah, we can't really reach... No one can like reinforce. Or could we reinforce? No, we don't have anybody here in the middle to like deliver the extra troops. And if we deliver like 14 extra nixes, he gets like 10 extra titans or something silly. But I like bought out the whole army. I can't believe it. His army was way smaller when I checked, and then suddenly... Yeah, like these guys just got upgraded. Feel extra scammed by that. Is he gonna chain? Okay, thankfully air shield is like taking that first cast very successfully every single time. But like what? I mean, can't have... Nah, really? We needed to have nixes. So it's like botched now. A botched attempt. And I'm gonna start from the very start. I think that when I gave up the chain necklace for the cape, it was basically... I guess we can like slow them down. Kind of does achieve something. Okay, then we blast down the wall, which is good. And then when we step in a landmine, and then we've taken retaliation here, and also this morale is always amazing. Because bless. Those are still annoying. Oh. Somehow the bird is like carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Then also we can like deal with these. Somehow everyone is moraling now. Okay, cool. If I like put them between his stacks, maybe he's like not gonna the chain or something. This one here managed to attack it. Chains the nixes though, which is a bit of a shame. Still though, I think it's worth. Get rid of his own stack there. We don't have much indeed. The problem is the fact that he doesn't have 24 shots, so I can't really do anything about it. If only we kept the chain necklace. Okay, you know what? That is the solution. I got scanned by the seer. I wanted to see if there's some quests behind and whatnot, because I like to explore the maps fully. So basically this... No, that's not a campaign. No, that's not a multiplayer either. This is the turn when we got scammed, and we just don't get scammed and we're fine. We ignore the seer because there's nothing behind a chain quest, and this is obviously like a big mistake to take it. So what did we have here? We basically had as much infrastructure as we did have, and oh, hold up. Back at the seer, I guess maybe he's like here a turn earlier than he was before. Oh, we're still sending like one stack heroes. Okay, now he goes to the opposite direction now. So Rosic can basically make it to here. Then Loynis, what did you do? I think Loynis just went like here. Got his learning, I do remember that. Then took away everything from Spint, right? Yeah, because we have like a billion nixes. Spint can then have these struggles. Go there. Loynis can try to head back to the town. Oh yeah, then we kind of did this little saga. I guess also if we don't do this, we can basically just do a timing attack on Solmyr, and I think we should be fine. So yeah, we do need to keep the anti-chain necklace. Just scam. I guess I could try with the resistance necklace, but it's like 5%. I don't want to try for like 2 hours to like for that to happen once. And I also dismissed this one. We almost have. Let's just take like the basic mixes. We were fine, I think. Also, we didn't. Well, I guess I figured out where the town is. I just didn't go in the correct direction. I thought it would be more epic if I waited for him to have a bigger army and then did the final fight, but then bro just got like 10 titans. So that turned out to be a mistake. Turned out to be less epic. Because I have to load the game then. Okay, wait, maybe another cast. Nope. So, this. We have that. Yeah, cool. Guess we can take the Solmyr. Then here, as I said, yeah, it's like more risky to do it like that. Solmyr doesn't actually have much on a hold against Spint to do that. And then hold up, what army do we have on Eovacius? We basically need the birds and the oceanids. Those are the two stacks that we are catering to the most. And I guess we could also use like the Nexus, for example. You know what, even now, knowing what I know, we'll just do this as well. And we'll just go straight for the town. If you mess around, the AI doesn't take that kindly and they just decide to win the game instead. Did we have the upgraded version of those crewmates? We didn't. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll just buy like as many of these as we can as well. Not really too much help there, but still. Okay, good. I guess I can leave one bird behind just in case I can move quickly reinforce even more. Then I always forget how far you can reach. You can reach basically here, so this is where we're gonna be standing with Loynis. I think Loynis will be fine standing here. Actually, maybe we'll put like the weaker stacks like that just in case Chain comes out, but I don't think he had the mana. Okay. Maybe we don't even need to go. I was actually considering not going for him, not going for Solmyr, but then I was like, if we can assassinate him, we don't have to like deal with him. But actually, in hindsight, like actually ignoring him was the proper play, right? And I could have given the troops, but like whatever. Okay, sure. Sure. We don't really care, right? Just spell power, and yeah. Well, I guess Solmyr will be rebought back in the end. So what we want is like a Nyx stack here. And then... I don't actually want to give him any artifacts just in case. Okay, we'll just go for this town. And we wait here. Yeah, having his strongest hero not be in his town was also like probably a pretty big boon to the whole thing. I wonder if he actually has titans at this timing. Probably not. It hasn't done the Naga Bank. I almost want to go for all the stats again, but like no. Just not, let's not do that. I think I will just be content with the library. And yeah, we'll be content with the library, and that's that. Let's bait him in this direction, and I think we're fine waiting here, right? Just in case we have to reinforce somebody though. Damn you, Solmyr. One hero is so OP that he's breaking the whole faction. How did he restore? Does he have mysticism? I think he might have. Oh no, maybe no. Did he visit? He didn't visit the magic well, so he has mana somehow. It's pretty worrying. Guess we'll get this matter. This matter will be able to get these nymphs. And I guess she will just chill out on a single burn. And she'll be fine. Then that was like bloodlust or something silly, I guess. This. I wanted the town fight to also be the last fight, because I think it's like pretty sad if you have to run around and catch their heroes, and also this doesn't really matter. I guess I can just like go for the library first, go for this second. I don't care if they have a few gargoyles more. That doesn't really change anything, to be honest. So, want to get all the birds, want to get probably majority of the nixes. Since I already sold everything, I want to get all the gold again. I guess we want something like this, so chain doesn't quite connect. And yeah, the more heroes they have running around, the better. We just can completely ignore them. I guess we can take the XP though. Okay, cool. Maybe also sorcery would have been good. Also doing this before they did would be pretty good. Actually, yeah, this is something I do want to do. So like 1, 2, 3. We have mass slow, we can just mass slow it. We don't have mass slow, damn it, I forgot I don't have the spells yet. So that's why I went so long. Before I got there, so second one. This one needs to be weakened, and this one needs to be weakened. Then this one here. Okay, having 12 enchanters also makes this whole thing easier. Like much easier. Oop, hold up. Do this, and actually I believe they would still shoot the nymph. Crystal Man, but like we don't care about that anymore. Not in this reality. Okay, then. Ta-da, we can skip to their town. And yeah, look, their town is like completely undefended. So it doesn't make even for a good fight. I guess we will equip this necklace. And I think they will just shoot it. They shoot that. Okay, cool. I actually do think this is correct to go in. Okay, cool. And with this. Fire. Okay, then can we finish? Yeah, we can finish off the stack. We'll probably finish off another stack here. Deleted this guy and delete this guy. Okay, and then we'll take that. Ta-da. Do they have the Grail? They don't have the Grail. Do they have like some spell? Oh, actually, hold up. We will end the research here. What did they have? They have Iona with the Titan. So this is not the way they got. Oh no, actually, they do have Titans like this. Anyway, and now it's basically game over. Because what can they do? Nothing. And hold up. It's a spell book. No gremlins, that's whatever. And yeah, I guess that even technically I did correctly guesstimate based on the view Earth where the town is, but of course this is blocked off, so it's kind of like logical. You would have to go through here or around through here. Okay, then Symmetra goes back to the town. Vector can't really be Daremyth. I guess we go back here. But my town is like less valuable than their town, so I don't really see how things would change for the worse for me if I don't have that town. Unovasol, hey, for a moment I thought these are Azure dragons, lol. Azure dragons? Oh, you mean the enchanters? Oh, actually, trading post. Trading post is going to be pretty useful. I don't really feel safe here. We have to go like the Daremyth. I think we can camp like here with the Eovacius a little bit. Oh no, the gold treasury is wilding. I also think that just having like this man here also could be pretty good. And I think we will even give him some 1 stacks. Okay, now his crystal generation makes sense. And yeah, we can basically get a few level ups here and there. I guess we can try to like hunt, but like essentially we have to wait for them to come to us. I could also go into the boat. Oh, that actually didn't take XP. Pretty sad. In this reality, at least it didn't take anything. Maybe Cosmetra. I guess she can chill here. It's just kind of fine because we have haste, so we can like, do that fight somewhat easily. And yeah, now they just basically have that 7-day timer. And I have to defend 2 towns, which I think is basically trivial. Okay. I guess we do indeed upgrade the next fort. She can wait. I guess we can try to get like Pathfinding. No. I guess we can deposit these in the... I have like 30 miners. Now this is a wood mine proper. Okay, then Eovacius, do you think you can catch somebody here? Or would I rather explore this side of the map so I would see the whole map? I guess I would actually rather explore this. Pretty boring. Desert. Okay, gold mine here. I guess I technically did see that, but I guess we will flag it. Flag the gold mine, and yeah, don't really care about anything here. This hero is probably gonna go for that town. And this hero is probably gonna go for this town, so yeah. Need to have a man on the trading post. And then basically 2 turns to head back, so I guess. And this doesn't connect anything anymore, so 1, 2. Actually, that might be. Well, this might be the final fight that I'm looking at. This is just Neela. Never mind in that case. Disappointed once again. Alright, so birds, oceanids, Giganix energy. Then I guess we do go for that. We build something? No, not really. Unless we want to upgrade, but no. Guess we can upgrade these, they can like block a single stack maybe. Maybe also these can be useful, so. Is this wise? They will need like 1, 2, 3 turns. I can like 1, 2, 3, go back, sure. Well, not the most optimal, and we will attack the big stack. Oh man, if you would morale, I would be so happy they did morale. Well, I guess what I can do is this. No, oof. I'll keep the bird alive. And then even if he gets stoned, everyone else is fine. Sure, we'll give you the states. she can have the estates. Okay. Okay. I actually wonder if Neela can be defeated by doing... I think actually we can just do that. And that they need 2 turns to reach this. So... Hold up, actually, let's do this. It's sad. That happiness is my sadness. Unfortunately. Then I can't really do much here. I guess we can do like another bolt. Morale, nope. And then, hold up, like 1, 2, 3 stacks, so 2nd and like 7th slot, and then I think 4th slot. Something like this is good, right? Yeah, basically, that's what I was thinking. Maybe though. Basically say yes to that. Okay, now we have a bunch of gold. I don't think I could outgrow a tower in strength with haspids. I don't know what they were thinking when making Eovacius. I mean the clone birds. I just got here. I know this map. Haven't you won yet? No. The clone birds. Oh, because they're like blue. I mean, they wanted to do some new specialities that hadn't been done before. And they ended up with Eovacius, who can double clone as his first cast, which is a bit broken, but I mean, it's kind of broken with the birds, since they have a dwelling and they attack twice. So you can get like basically, it's like a crusader, you know? It's like a little bit difficult to use at times, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that it's not like broken or anything. Actually, here. We can just escape with handle. It is definitely broken, it's just like... The fact that you're also kind of limited to that, and you also probably, if you want to have... Oh bro, he can't even reach... Oh yeah, because he had like the bad troops. And now we actually get like Leena though. That's... Yeah... You know what, actually, hold up. Have these and have like... These. And hold up, and Leena will be just given 1 Titan. She will be given the Gremlins, and she will be given, I don't know, like 3 Genie stacks. And then basically some 1 stacks for some shenanigan points, sure. Duin could actually trade a little bit. And Becker here is waiting for that. We can't actually do this, so we can take these lamps though. And then we can also get like, I don't know, like a Spint, just so no accidents happen. A Spint who's already level 2 by the way, so. And I don't think we need to upgrade B7 particularly. Yeah, Mr. Spint is just gonna be like an annoying for me. Have them spend some mana. In fact, after the magic wall, that would be much more welcome. Then here we can do this. Okay, sure. So now they don't have a town, and now we are gonna have like a lame ending because of it. I guess we should do this. If they have like a splash damage or area effect damage, I'm just getting cooked or getting frosting, I guess. Oh, or not having a thing of a jig. Sure thing. Oh yeah, of course we don't have a spell book. I didn't even consider buying a spell book. My gremlins, no. Not my gremlins. How dare you? Hacking my gremlins. Pretty rude, I must say. Hideous mask, as the states. Thank you for those. And now, of course, we can like land, we can like take this for free. Like, oh yeah, unlock. Very cool stuff indeed. Let's get the two nixes here. Hold up, like, come on. Merge them together. And do something funny. Then we can buy a back. This good sir. I could also just have a Morton and have artillery. What's funny is we're getting estates heroes now, so like, you know, whatever. I guess we can like do this. Have Leena on a single. Genie. Roll around, getting the experience. What about Andal? What is Andal doing? He's just chilling. I guess we can get bolts here. We can make them fast. This hit secondary heroes don't really matter at all. Eovacius, unfortunately, also not gonna see a final battle, which is like a big shame. Because I don't really think... Oh, actually, Nighon is here, so maybe we could see a final battle, but... What I was thinking was... Zip... Okay, another... Somewhat thematic hero appears in the form of Zip. So here, we should be taking... Well, a goofed, like, kinda goofed. Give me some of these. So, like, and actually you can take the ballista because we can't really use it in the outdoors environment. I really hope that they can't reach Morton. Otherwise all of this was like a foolery which will cost me the town. Is this like the Giga... Yeah, this is actually a pretty strong hero, so I shouldn't be fooling around. But I think we can just slow them down enough that they maybe like disappear from the face of the earth. But they do have like insane stats. I actually do wonder. I mean, they did have a bunch of stat boosting objects in their biome, but I wonder if that was the full picture, or is there something I don't see? Maybe they started like boosted up already. Okay, so Leena. Actually kind of thinking, do you have a... Are you close to level up? No, not really. But you could just go here. Nothing is actually stopping you from leveling up there. Then Andal. Andal is less useful. So he needs to also have this. And I guess we shouldn't be, as I said, we shouldn't be flying around. Oh, actually, maybe Eovacius looks like he could have a final fight. There was like this Medusa. Oh yeah, this one is actually the one where they're standing at. Medusa store. Okay, actually, he is gonna get like a final fight, I think. Then here... What we can do is we can block off this passageway. Then... The Smith unfortunately doesn't have the mana. Morton has the artillery though. Okay, so what else are we doing here? I guess checking out, well, this is probably like 1,000,000,000% done, sure thing. And yeah, Mr. Doin. Mr. Doin I guess this, yeah, this like the carrot treasury was like intended for you to like town exchange, and then you can get some money to buy upgrades for your troops. Is there anything I want in the built in the town? No, that's like not appealing to me at all. So we just exchange everything for gold for very good trade rates because we didn't have a trading post. I did have a trading post. So then I want all the nixes in one big stack. I want the pirates in the bigger stack. I want all the birds to be existing in a single unity. Then I guess we can do this. And I think basically that's that. So right. All the one stacks have everything we could have. Morton doesn't have a book though, which is a bit sad, but yeah. 3 gold observations, so they have slow and lightning bolt, but we knew that because we saw their mage gold. Mage gold would have 60, I guess we blasted that. So what is Novasol saying? What are you doing? Buy 2 titans and it's over? He don't want the map to end low. Yeah, this blue hero basically has 1 billion trillion. I didn't realize they have like 1 million giants, so I let them like, yeah, of course they just like upgraded them. I didn't realize they would have. I saw the titans, but like I guess mentally didn't realize that they would have the giants to upgrade, and so basically I should have attacked in that turn. But even then it would be like, because I gave up the necklace. That quest was the biggest scam. They literally show you there's a Solmyr. They're like, do you want to make it more difficult on yourself? Blue's heroes abandoned him and is banished from Stand. Congratulations, Aramis, and victory is yours. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. I wanted there to be like an epic finale, like an epic final battle. And if you just take the AI's town, they run around like headless chickens. They're not interested in like fighting your heroes. They're not interested in taking your towns. This was such a lame end for a map. Honestly, very unsatisfying. And hold up. Oh no. So I have like a paper, okay, under my coffee, and because one like glass spilled, my coffee was basically glued to the paper because it had sugar in it. And yeah, honestly, if I went with Zolaire, maybe this would have been like a more interesting final battle with all the big spells. But then again, I need like the high tier spells. I feel like on 160% and 200% difficulty on this map, you would have to very specifically never exchange the necklace for the quest, because then you can't deal with Solmyr. And he's definitely going to be their main hero because he's their starting hero, right? And usually the AI, even they walk around and they make him level 2, 3, and then the AI looks at basically which hero is higher level. So one hero is level 5 and one is like level 3, they're gonna pick the level 5 one to be the main, because he just has more levels, so he's like more secondaries and whatnot. So yeah, actually let's load. I want to see this map from turn 1. Like how big was their advantage. So let's stack all of these together so we have like angels. I think not going for this early was good, because we would have like just basically gotten the ore later. We would have not, you know, we would have gotten the Solmyr later. So yeah, going for this would be like a bit of a mistake. We did have like a shield of the Yawning Dead though, and there was that lore here. Getting back to the boat is not easy. The person harpies are here already. So yeah, I think it's basically like you escaped from this land, landed here, and you're running away from them into this tower player. That's kind of like the lore of the map. I want Evo to get a few levels, actually. I think the leadership is a good call, because getting extra attacks, and especially if you have clone, you have like more creatures. And I'm a bit sad I didn't get shield, but the earth magic leveled up very rapidly. Yeah, like you can see, he was like just very apt to get that magic going. What was this? This was like a black shard, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, like a black shard. I don't actually see how many stats we could have potentially. take basically everything. Then here, as I didn't choose to take the logistics immediately. Take the necklace here. I kind of want just to level up, so I'll quickly just run through the whole map again. I know that taking logistics now is pointless since I'm not going to be like really battling, but yeah. Skip to this for the most part. I don't really think these like, yeah, these would have been useful. Fighting most for the less, that is. This could have been useful for the gold pile. How big is it? 400? No, that's like definitely not useful. Small gold pile, maybe the axe could have helped, but not really. And here. And for the mummies. We had like the useless artifact spawn, but then again they couldn't have known that we would have no archery hero. Passage to the upper kingdom. I wonder actually if these artifacts are random. I guess we can check that as well. The biggest, most interesting thing is checking out what they had. I can't imagine. Actually, this feels like, yeah, you basically either need the anti-chain necklace or you need to have interference, one or the other. Here they give you a bunch of like artifacts at least. I guess maybe with air shield it also could be like summon duel, but no, you need protection from air. That's a level 2 spell and that's like, that would be mean that I would have to like research. I would have to sit in my town and basically research until I get that. If you don't keep a necklace, it's such a scam. Also the fact that we did like a live party. Anyway. Oh wait, we were already here. So let's check out Jotun's. Jotun's here, sure thing. Okay, then on their side they also had a guardian of tier 7. They had some master genies. So how did they start out? They start out with the Solmyr and they start out with the town. We can check out the town. The town is basic. The town has a wall of knowledge and level 1 mage guild already built. They have a tavern and they have the dwellings for level 1 and 2 dwellings. You only have a blacksmith, which is a very strange thing to have. I don't want to actually defeat them. So, they have what? They have their two things very, very close together. Immediate trading post. Some chests as well. I want to see if this was a big one. So they had like a shield. Okay. What did they get? Maybe they get like pathfinding as well, but no, that actually would have leveled up my pathfinding. Sure. They have like a skull or whatever. That's not too impressive. Oh, ow. Oh, this actually changes a few things. The fact that Solmyr is crushing them out. The fact that they have like an orb of firmament makes the chain even nastier, so it's like an even bigger problem. I honestly thought this is like negating. That the effect is of the opposite, it only allows you to cast level 1 and 2 spells. But no, it negates the low level spells, so this looks super bad. Actually like actively hurt me. And that rolls the super easy guardian for this, by the way. Unicorn's also a relatively easy guardian for like a big helmet. Then I have a bunch of stats. This is also like a really easy guardian. Well, 20 of them, maybe. Maybe not. I want to see what items they had in the black market. So they had the spell power increasing thing. Okay, sure. Second, the units. The highest also, bro, they got all these. If this is random, I think AI just rolled into super many. Like, easy guardians, like slow walking units. The player can deal with them super easily, but I think even the AI can deal with them very easily as well. Especially if they have like master genies and buffs for the master gremlins. And then here basically how many? 5 to 9 is this? This is like, okay, if it's 9, this is actually like a decent guardian. So what I'm very curious about is two things. If I fully restart the scenario, what changes? This changes. Actually, no, some of the... Yeah, okay, this guardian changes, so the phoenixes change. These are still the same. Okay, these are still the same, sure. The phoenixes changed. I actually wonder, okay, let's quickly check. Let's quickly check if this changes or not. Oh yeah, this. So you get one random artifact. Is this... Oh, the size of this changes, so you get potentially 2 artifacts. Okay, the artifacts here are mostly preset. Hold up. I lost my ability to fly because we went in a boat. What is Novasol saying? You can NVC the one and attack him on the last day if you want, for a finale. New huge map coming out soon this summer. I would get that at cheater rank, that's also something I don't want. You'll need more practice than these basic maps you're doing lately. I mean, I was kind of waiting for the campaign to come out. And also, yeah, we didn't get air magic. So, the Red Dragons is the same here. Skeleton is the same here. The shield is the same. Are these preset? Oh no, they're like preset, basically. Well, this is like a little bit different. You get like getting a conjuring. Oh yeah, this is like a little bit different. I suppose the size of this preset. Okay, this is also different. The fact that also they got like a maxi objective there is pretty sad for me. And yeah, these sizes do change. So some things are not static in this map. And the artifacts here are also changing, so they could get worse and better artifacts. And you know what? Yeah, what I wanted to check is how strong is actually Solmyr on day 1, like on turn 1. What do you have? It has like a chain, sure. Sure. Damn, I guess I should have just pushed. Yeah, you know what? If I pushed for their town and just let the Solmyr, I think it was a mistake. If I attack the Solmyr, if I don't kill him, he goes back to the town and he just gets like bigger army, and he's annoying to deal with because he probably has like full mana. So yeah, just going here. This was actually good that he came out. I was correct in not attacking him when he came out because he had the mana for a chain. And I was like, hey, I can grab these artifacts that can help me quite a bit. This helps my low tier troops. This helps my, like, pirates. This helps basically everyone. This helps against Solmyr specifically, and then also we have, like, some movement arties. The casualties here were actually pretty neglectable. So yeah, basically going out here. And then I should have, like, you know, made... I guess it was like a 50-50. Well, I guess, like, yeah, basically which side. But since this side is blocked off, I would have probably went down south. Went like here. Went like here. Probably trusted my intuition. No? So seen. Yeah, probably trusted my intuition, went left. Went, maybe found the gem point. Maybe we would have dilly-dallied here, but I think maybe if I still took the library, I would probably be strong enough when I go here to take the town, even if I had like a Titan or 2. Titan or 2 I could like beat down with the ice bolts. It's the big hero I would have a problem with, but yeah, so sadly, a map where I technically did get beaten, but I didn't get beaten because I didn't realize they have all the giants. Where did I get all the giants from? Just dwelling? It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. I know that the AI has bonuses and I know that the giants are very easy to build up into, but like, it's ridiculous. The fact that I just got like 10 titans like that. Or like 12. And I didn't even start with 1. Very crazy. I mean, yeah. I guess they didn't lie. The map was like... The map rating was like hard or something, right? Difficult map, but also very one-dimensional. This one you can't like replay and play it differently. Yeah, hard. This one I would definitely... If I would to replay it, I would probably pick Zelair. Because he starts with interference. Or maybe Jeremy and try to like smork them down with the cannon. Like rush them with the cannon. But then you need to time... You need to time a timing when you go back for a mage guild, for your level 1 mage guild. Otherwise it's gonna be like pretty difficult as well. But probably Zelair, because you have the book, you have the interference, and then... Well... Yeah, interference, or maybe even Dargem with an air shield. Anything else? Maybe Spint. I think like besides Daremyth, my heroes are not the correct call here. You can't out-might being chained in the face. Which is pretty sad. But yeah. Yeah, today we had a pretty short stream, because I didn't have that much time to stream. I hope you enjoyed this map. I'll be honest, this one I didn't enjoy too much. Yeah, I was kind of expecting, was hoping maybe for a third town, but thankfully we're basically done with all these maps, which will force you to be a cove. So yeah, next up we're gonna have, we still have like another map where you can only be like a single player and you only have one opponent, but after that some bigger maps are coming. Well, 3-player maps, wow. But I will try to mix some you know, custom maps in as well, so we have like a small map, big map, small map, big map, and then we have some variation also between the towns. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I was Guest 273. I'll see you next time, whenever that will be, and yeah, have a good one, and thank you for joining the stream, or thank you for watching in the future. If you stick long enough for the intro, there's usually a big drop off in the intro, because I'm usually just waiting for the end stream button to load in the different tabs, so I have to like do a speech for 30 seconds, because for some reason it unloads always. Okay, it's here. So yeah, I almost said goodnight, but it's not quite time for that yet. So yeah, see ya.